Hello everyone, welcome to Dikshant classes. Today I am going to teach about the features of action research and its important types of research. Firstly, I will discuss about the feature of action research. Action research is a process and it is discussed in the following paragraph. There are many ways to conduct research and each of these ways used in the various professional fields including psychology, sociology, social work, medicine, nursing, education and so on. The way of conducting research in each different field is different according their research topics. However, the field of education often uses action research, an interactive method of collecting information that used to explore teachings, topics of teachings, curriculum development and student behavior in the classroom. It means that the field of education often uses action research, an interactive method of collecting information that uses to explore topics of teaching, curriculum development and student behavior in the classroom. So the teachers make strategy according to the situations. Action research is very popular in the field of education because there is always room for improvement when it comes to the teaching and educating others. There is always improvement required. Nobody is perfect. Then it's a plan, act, observe, reflected. It means that plan means it describes and analyze the problem. What is the problem faced by the society and identify and plan solution. Then act means act according to the problem and implement the changes needed. Observe means observe the problem. What are the implemented changes? Reflect means by reflecting the process and effect of the change made, give the solutions. Next is difference between action research with formal or applied research. Action research is to solve problems for local concern. For example, the student of a school is faced problem in mathematics, so the strategy is made according to them. Formal or applied research to test theories, produce knowledge for a wider population. It means testing the theory to produce knowledge for the wider population. For the whole 10th class board of CBSE student of all India is applied research. Little training is required to conduct study. Considerable training is required in the applied research to identify problem for local concerns is in action research. To investigate the larger issues and concerns like COVID-19, like mental health of a student, carry out by practitioners, carry out by the expert researchers. It is less rigorous, to modified, then it is more rigorous, it is rigid and not, it's fixed. It is for local applicability and it is for general applicability. Next is quantitative research. Quantitative research is a research which is systematically empirical. Investigations of the observable phenomena via statistical, mathematical or computational techniques. It is a collection and analysis of data from questionnaire, survey, assumes world to be stable, so can be measured. Deductive logics. It is deductive logic. It is quantitative, it is objective. Positivism is structured. Numeric means deductive. Research means fixed. The three major focus area are individual, societies and cultures and languages and communication. Although there are many methods of inquiries in qualitative research, the common assumption are that knowledge is subjective rather than objective and that the researcher learn from the participant in order to understand the meaning of their lives. Next is qualitative research. Qualitative research is a process of naturalistic inquiries that seeks in-depth understandings of social phenomena within their natural settings. It focuses on why rather than the what of the social phenomena and rely on the direct experience of human beings as meaning-making agents in their everyday lives. Non-numeric like observations, interviews, this perspective of people differs. Narrative means tell through the stories, description in the field focus. Inductive means empirical. Qualitative means subjective, inductive, then biased, post-positivism, feasible and unstructured, bottom-up approach. Next is difference between qualitative and quantitative research. In qualitative research, we have discovered ideas. In quantitative research, we test the hypothesis or a specific research question. It observes and interpreted. In qualitative research, it measures and tested. Unstructured and free form is qualitative research. It is structured response categories provided. Researchers intimately involves results are subjective. Researchers involves results are objective. Small samples, often natural setting. Large sample to show generalizations. Exploratory research design. Exploratory research design. Descriptive and casual research designs. Qualitative research is a method of inquiry that developed understandings of on humans and social sciences to find the way people think and feel. Quantitative research is the research method that is used to generate numerical data and hard facts by employing statistical, logical and mathematical techniques. It develops initial understandings. It recommends final course of actions. The methods includes focus group, in-depth interviews, and review of document and types of theme. The method includes survey, structure interviews, and observations, and reviews of records or documents for numeric information. Primarily inductive process in the qualitative research used to formulate theory or hypothesis. Primarily deductive process used to test pre-specified concepts, constructs and hypotheses that make up a theory. It is a more subjective, describe the problems or conditions from the point of views of those experiencing it. It is more objective, provide observed effects interpreted by researcher of a program on a problem or condition. It is text based, it is number based. It is more in-depth information on a few cases. It is less in-depth but more breadth of information across a larger number of cases. It is unstructured or semi-structured. It is fixed response option. No statistical test is used. Statistical tests are used for analysis. Can be valid and reliable. Largely depend on the skill and rigor of the researcher. Can be valid and reliable. Largely depend on the measurement device or instrument used. Time expenditures lighter on the planning and heavier during the analysis phase. Time expenditure heavier on the planning phase and lighter on the analysis phase. It is less generalizable, it is more generalizable. Next is approaches to qualitative research. Ethnography, which is related to culture, direct observation, directly observed by participate in the particular culture. Case studies research, focus group, content analysis, narrative research related to tell through stories, grounded theory, we start from ground level, and phenomenology and in-depth interview. That's all today's class. If you have any doubt, any query, you can comment in the comment section. I will surely make video. Thank you so much.